before we move on to tomorrow, where there are 6 games, and day number 3, where there are 5 games. The winners make it through to the weekly finals. Here to bring you all of the action, it's Porosaurus Rex and Cameron Davies.
Thank you very much, Jorosaurus Rex. It is I, Porosaurus. It is he, Cameron Davis, and we are back at it again with the PGC 2021 presented by Alienware and Toomey. We now have NEWHAPPY in the lobby, and we are back on Miramar, where last time we saw GNL sneak out a victory over SSG, Ghibli, and KPI Cameron. Are we going to go north again? Is it going to be another weird? Is it going to be another weird one? Come on.
I mean, maybe, but you said GNL snuck out a victory. That was the loudest sneaking I've ever seen. Because they just that wraparound and a KPI, and then just eliminating everyone else. It was
I thought they were going to be dead, man. I really did.
I know. Honestly, that could have gone anyway. Even SSG, looking at how Roth and Sharpshot were clutching that out. So let's see if we can't get as exciting of an end game this time around. Pretty fair playing path. Doesn't look like anyone is really dropping on each other. Even Sonics, who can't drop on the position that they dropped yesterday at the bottom 16, because TSM were in the lobby. They are taking over San Martin. And it looks like everyone is playing nice, playing fair. I say that actually El Pozo looks like it might be shared, and we'll see how these two teams played out, because that is where phase 1 is going. I could see Fury off of this drop, trying to extend even further west, maybe towards Trailer Park for loot up there, considering this circle. But the shots from Emmy trying to punish them on the fall.
Yeah,
hit him with the bolt. Hit him with the bolt. Oh no, he's got. Why would he keep the M16 over the bolt action? Come on.
It's Emmy. You know, he does what he wants to do. It's gonna be fine. Maybe he just doesn't feel confident with a bolt. It's fine. You know, you can feel not confident with the bolt. Here we go, replay from that previous match, and there was about 1 million different crashes that we could have taken a look at. We're gonna take a look at Donawa coming down onto Heroic, who heroically held the shed.
Great shots from Beamy to open it up.
Oh my God, Beamy.
Gets the full 3-piece, almost the 4.
Almost got the 4. Oh,
no, he did. He got the 4.
That man is insane. Beamy, I didn't even realize that he got all 4 of those as it was happening, Cam. It happened so fast.
Yeah, absolutely
the
sick
kid's
hold.
Nuts.
Unfortunately, that was only the first of many crashes on that compound, so Heroic weren't able to bask in the glory of that for too much longer. But
across that northern side of the circle, they're going to run into the trailing parts of Oath here. As Kickstart will be the last one to get in a vehicle. Fury going to take some shots at them as they make their way through. VP going to force them back down. And look at Spear just chasing Kickstart. That's very bold, Spear, as he gets get right next to the compound. He's going to go down. Snakers gets traded back as Adder is extremely low. He'll go down. And now it's just down to Lambu. He will finish off Kickstart, but Oath down to Relo.
Secret revive. Okay, I think if the timing is there for Oath, they can get 3 members back up, but what a drive-by 2-piece for Adder. Oof. Oh, absolutely sick stuff. Unfortunately, not going to be enough to have Ghibli's chances stay super high in this game. But that's a I mean, I don't mind the risk. That is going to be such a key compound, because everyone else going to be pushing in from the west, from Monte Nuevo. I mean, I can't call this. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be absolute, utter, unhinged fractions. But Gen.G, they want this same compound. Have Oath been able to revive enough players?
Looks like they have been able to get the revives off, and the heals already through. Some grenades, pre-nading, getting done here. Not going to find anything. Actually, one going down, so it's just down to Relo and Snakers as they're getting fully crashed here by Gen.G. Snakers will find an Onyx. He'll find Esther. He'll find Pio. Snakers, Gen.G, what are you doing? They're just pushing into the same kill spot, and they get absolutely annihilated.
Snakers peeking back and forth around that corner was absolutely huge. The timing was perfect for him. And while he did get dropped in the end, his teammate was there to save him, and they can remain as a duo. Gen.G out in Heroic. Ooh, T-Bone burning. I don't know if the bandage is going to come in time. It looks like it is, but also Ents pushing from the southwest onto NEWHAPPY's compound.
See Ents being very methodical about how they pull this off. SSG, meanwhile, are going to find Shrimzy on the drive-by mine. We'll try to trade one back. He's going to take some big damage. He's got to be careful. He's the last one up. He is the last one down as Sonics go out in 14th place. SSG will take over that spot. But look at the craziness going on at the top of the hill on the high ground here. You've got Liquid 17. You've got Heroic all battling for the same spots.
Dickory down. Oh, and now it's all into Squeaky. Grenade comes out, as well as the first aid kit, but NEWHAPPY are holding down their compound very successfully. Ooh, trying to go for a spray. He's able to get another knock.
Squeaky.
Makes it a 1 versus 2.
It's not over yet. You can see the wrap coming through on that side by Ming. He'll spot him out. He'll take the shots. He'll get the kill. And there you go. NEWHAPPY will lose 1, but they win the fight for the South as Heroic will take care of 17 Gaming. They do lose T-Bone. They should be able to get the res back on the page here, but they've still got work to do as they've got to make their way into the circle. And you can see Liquid just sitting there waiting as SSG will loot up whatever was left off of Sonics. And Fury still hanging out on this northern side. Haven't made a move just yet. They'll take some shots over at SSG as they pass by.
Oh, the shots aren't landing, though. They need to defend SSG, but they're not trying to take that hillside. They don't find it valuable. They're going to be trying to find a position in the center of the circle, find a dip to lay down, but Danimal are already here. This is within grenade range of a couple of different teams, so they need to steal Danimal's position. The shots come out from Salute, but again, they're not exactly landing, but low enough for Sol and Leklo to find the remaining bullets. Sharp shot with the potential clutch, but it's not going to happen for the damage to Danimal. Is there any team in position to take advantage?
Looks like BBL may be leaving their compound. They start creeping up over there, but meanwhile in the city, you've got a just absolute mess going on here as KPI down to Silzen and DraftKings. They've got TSM off to the north. Actually, they've got Emmy alive still as well. Liquid on their south side. Here you go. BBL left their compound. They're going to find the re-knock onto Leklo, get the flush as well. The smoke's keeping down a well alive for right now, but what a grenade is going to find the knock onto Salute. The follow-up might be able to finish off Sol. He's going to have to back out just to make sure he doesn't go out to any residual utility getting thrown his way.
Oath looped all the way down to the south side, found a shack for themselves, and BBL trying to put some pressure their way, but BBL are 100% in the driver's seat. They do back away.
I mean, you got to imagine BBL is obviously in the driver's seat, but I don't know who's going to be the one that takes if they're going to get the kills, if they're you know, I feel like any one of these teams could cause problems here.
Yeah, it's not going to be super comfortable over hold because of how many teams and how many players are still up into this. If they back away and let everyone else fight it out, like what Liquid are doing right now, damage onto KPI, then we'll see what BBL can pick up here. But Virtus Pro with a good rotation, avoiding all the combat, just trying to take a position in the center. Close to where Danimal we're at. So we'll see if they can defend against Fury's angle as well as BBL, and also NEWHAPPY pushing in from the south. High ground overlooking Liquid's position.
Well, Liquid Mixie will get knocked. Clib did find one off of KPI. DraftKings now the last one up as KPI tried to send his EP on. We'll get the flush onto Mexi. James already on the other side of the street, however. Fury trying to make that cross. Matrelli is going to make it difficult for him. Code Marco will find the knock on the Flood as well. And now the two, I think it's Ronin and Insight still alive for Fury. They still got to hop in a vehicle and get on the move. As Mert will get knocked low, the smoke wall will come out for TSM. They'll make their way across the street. Purdy will steal that kill away from Waikikamuka. It's down to just Ronin. Where is he? Oh, wait, Ronin and Insight actually still in there. Okay, there we go. Code Marco will find one spray. Ronin now all by himself for real this time, but he makes it to the wall. Okay, 1v1 versus Smash. Done and dusted.
Yeah, BBL good hold there. Now TSM taking Fury out, pushing them away to another Shark's Teeth. Have to defend against VP, and now Mert also wants part of this engagement.
Oh,
VP in the middle of multiple teams, but Tulin forced to focus on one team, and he is the only one remaining from his squad, so very likely he will be taken out soon.
Well, VP just kind of sandwiched between everybody. Mert has been knocked, and he's kind of on an island by himself right now. Matrellis and Code Mark are going to have to roll around. Smash keeping eyes on Oath down to the south as TSM slowly creeping up. The circle does center up once again onto BBL. Smash will hop in the vehicle, try to go over there and get the res. Batulins gets taken down, and that's going to be Virtus Pro eliminated. Should get the res onto Mert, though, for BBL, as TSM still hanging on this north side, trying to find angles on a NEWHAPPY right now, as NEWHAPPY's just looking everywhere.
NEWHAPPY know that Oath are behind them. They want to make sure that they're not backfilled and stabbed in the back when they engage against TSM if they want to push up the west side. But Oath are not moving. They have a vehicle. They're finally getting in and trying to send it into the circle, but a very difficult position Oath found themselves in. Solid control, solid sneaking into the late game by the remaining duo. But now we are down to the top three, 4v3v3. This could be anyone's game. BBL got the revive, and so they still have the hill in the center of phase 7. TSM and NEWHAPPY both on the west of that very same hill, likely fighting each other, but BBL again with the high ground could be dictating who engages whom where.
9 kills so far from Atrelius, Codemarco, and Smash, and Mert is just as terrifying in the late game as he was in the early game. As BBL spreading out across that ridge line, they've got a good idea of just about where everybody is. TSM, unfortunately, are kind of pinned down all on top of each other. They're going to drop the smoke wall, try to spread out a little bit, but you see the damage that they're taking. Good shots coming out from Smash. NEWHAPPY, meanwhile, waiting for their time to strike. Atrelius going to land some more shots into Purdy as the last offensive throwable will come out, and it won't find anything. But look at this, NEWHAPPY, the long wrap around. They got 3 together. They're going to look for the surprise attack on the BBL here. Codemarco will force them back down.
BBL forced to fall away because of the pressure from NEWHAPPY. That gives NEWHAPPY space. Birdie has been knocked for TSM. Should be able to get the revive. No, he's actually way too close to center. So TSM going to have to try and clear some space of their own if they want to pick up their captain, pick up their IGL. And now that TSM find themselves in the worst position within these top 3 teams.
It ain't great, but they can find some way to get this win. That would be the best present ever for Purdy Curdy, the birthday boy. Unfortunately, Penta gonna get spotted out by Smash and finished off by Atrelius. So now it's just down to Alo. NEWHAPPY, they started to make that push, but the hold from Codemarco was just enough to force them back down, and now BBL can just focus all their attention over towards TSM, and they are setting up for a victory here. But a lot of work left to be done.
More grenades come out from HS. I don't think they're going far enough. Okay, that one might have. Very, very low. That could give the opening for them to continue that push, and the rest of BBL are falling back because of the angle that HS is holding. And that means that Zipian can push up from the north side. So the wrap is coming around. However, NEWHAPPY need to make sure that none of them get knocked. The smokes are keeping the high ground players safe, but they need to strike at the same time for this crossfire to be worth it, for this crossfire to be valuable. The spray comes through. Can't quite get the knock, but the grenade might be able to do the trick.
Nice grenade coming through. Bounces the wrong way off the tree, but there you go. A trade. Codemarco goes down. ZP on the high ground goes down. HSM finds Atrelius with a grenade. HSM trying to peek through the smoke to see if he can find any shadows. Not finding anything just yet. HSM and Ming hanging out outside of the smoke. They are in the commanding position right now. As BBL, you can see, are trying to smoke off NEWHAPPY. Nobody wants to be the one to come through the smoke because they're going to be the first ones to get shot. We've seen this play out time and time again. HSM, Ming just holding the edges. They'll find Smash. It's down to just Mert. Can he solo 1v2? He'll find the first one. Ming will spray through the smoke, but he doesn't find the knock. Mert still alive.
But look how low he is. He has to met if he wants the chance. The blind spray almost found him, but he met it on up. 1 versus 1. And he's able to
God! What did I say, chat? What did I say? Mert, the most terrifying player in the entire BBL squad as they clutch out a victory. What a performance from BBL.
That was so close for NEWHAPPY. 3 versus 4, and the angles that they were able to make. Codemarco holding those boxes on the side wasn't as strong of an anchor as BBL were hoping that he was, but NEWHAPPY still used that terrain to their advantage to find the shots, find the opportunities, but with the man advantage and Mert, BBL survive, and they make their way to the weekend.
Mert only gets kills in 1v2s. He doesn't need kills throughout the rest of the game. He'll put him in a 1v2 though. He cleans them up all day. Well, that's going to do it for game number 4. Let's throw it over to our analyst desk to hear what they have to say about that BBL victory.
I mean, listen, guys, the 1v2, you only have to win the last one of those, right? And Mert manages to do